Welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a topic that is very close to my heart: mindfulness practices for multi-passionate individuals. If you're someone who juggles multiple passions, interests, and hobbies, finding a sense of calm and focus can be a challenging thing to do. But don't worry, because I've got you covered with 10 mindfulness practices that you can easily integrate into your daily life. You can check the timestamps down below to save your time. And let's jump right into it. Starting with practice number one: morning mindfulness. For me, this is meditation. I really like practicing meditation because, as a multi passionate person, well, besides that, I can also be an overthinker sometimes, and that does not serve me. That's why sitting still in the morning, just leaving this three-dimensional reality and connecting to my higher power, allows me to ground myself or center myself for the day. It allows me to be in the present moment because when I practice meditation, I tend to let go of what has happened in the past or my fears or anxieties of the future, of the unknown. And actually, ever since I started practicing this, the unknown has been a place of possibilities for me. No longer a place where I should be scared of or, well, afraid of. It gets me excited now. It's in the unknown where the limitless possibilities exist. I want to talk to you guys more about meditation in a separate video because I would love to share my journey, because this has been helping me heal, become more self aware, and really just transform my life or shift realities. Maybe it can offer insights to you as well. So I'm going to create a separate video about that. Going back, right now I am doing meditations by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I just recently finished this book and it has been working wonders for me. So you might want to check that out as well. But if you feel that you want to have other options, then here are my go to guided meditations. Practice number two: mindful scheduling. With so many interests, it's important to manage your commitment wisely. Incorporate mindful scheduling by planning your day intentionally. Prioritize your activities and allocate specific time blocks for each passion or activities. This helps you stay present and fully engaged in the moment. I like setting up my timer using a Chrome extension application called Tide. So you can select there how much time you want to set aside, and you can actually play background music. But for me, I personally choose the app to be on silent mode, and I choose white noise background on YouTube. I play that in the background. Sometimes I also play music as a timer, and other times I play like a podcast or a material that I want to keep listening to. I already know how much time it will take for me to finish that material. For example, it's for 40 minutes and I want to clean up my space and everything. So I use that as my timer. Since I know the content of it already, I know when it's nearing the end. And that means my time of doing such activity is almost up. So I have to either hurry or wrap it all up or set things aside. I just know that I have to accomplish that task when it's nearing the end of the material. But what I want to emphasize here is to be intentional with how you spend your time. Also, I have learned that the reason why time blocking is much more effective than having a to do list is because allocating time allows you to know when to start and when to end a certain activity. Unlike when you have an endless list of to do list. Sometimes you're just busy adding or ticking off things on your to do list that you didn't notice the whole day has passed already. It's already the end of the day and you haven't done anything but what's on your to do list. It may be productive for some, but as someone who wants to strike a balance between work, fun, and just life or a breather, that's counterproductive. Personally, time blocking is more helpful or is more effective than having a to do list. Speaking of tasks, practice number three is single tasking. As multi passionate individuals, we tend to multitask, dividing our attentions in various activities. Instead, try single tasking. Focus on one task at a time, immerse yourself fully, and give it your undivided attention. This cultivates mindfulness and enhances productivity. I am guilty of this as well because I love multitasking. I thought it was a good thing before, but I'm kind of changing it now. And I work online. So, how I can catch myself in doing multitasking is with the tabs open. So if you're like me who works online, I highly suggest that you close tabs that are not relevant to what you're currently doing. And that way, you know that you can focus on that single task at hand. Again, this can help you maintain your focus on a single activity, and you'd be surprised that you can finish this one more efficiently. Practice number 4. Transitions between activities can be chaotic and overwhelming. Take a mindful pause during these moments. I personally like to ground myself in between meetings, and you can do it as well. So you can simply just close your eyes and then allow yourself to be grounded by placing both of your feet flat on the ground, maybe your palms facing upward on your lap, and then close your eyes, take deep breaths, and just be in the present moment. And maybe you can also imagine things or emotions that you have experienced during your past calls that you think won't serve you. Okay, you can let that go and you can cleanse yourself just so you can enter 100% in the next meeting, being fully present and in the now, not thinking of what has transpired throughout the day. So that can be a mindful transition that you can do. Let me know in the comments if you want to get a short grounding meditation just for you to transition into one meeting or one activity to another. Maybe I can come up with something in the future that you can use as your guided meditation. Practice number 5. From mindful transitions, you can also engage in mindful movements. It can be a game changer for multi-passionate individuals, whether it's yoga, dancing, or a nature walk. Find a physical activity that brings you joy and helps you connect with your body and mind. The key here is letting go of any expectations and simply enjoy the experience. Personally, I like dancing with my partner, whether we are at the dive shop or we're at home. Sometimes we just dance it all out. Very Grey's Anatomy style, very Meredith and Christina Yang style. Practice number 6, mindful reflection. Reflecting on your passions and experiences is crucial for growth. Set aside a dedicated time each day to journal or reflect silently. Ask yourself thought provoking questions about your passions, your progress, and how they align with your overall goals. If you don't know the questions that you can ask, say this is your first time doing this, then my go to questions are what worked out, or what are the things that made me or allowed me to do the things that I want to do, what made it possible. And then, second is what do you think could work better? So that you know and acknowledge that there are room for improvements, and the next time that you're going to do it, you know that you'll do better. Okay, so what worked and what could work better? What I love about mindful reflection is this practice fosters self awareness and clarity. Practice number 7, mindful breaks. When you're deeply engrossed in your passions, it's easy to forget about taking breaks. However, regular mindful breaks are essential for recharging and avoiding burnout. Step away from your activities, breathe deeply, and engage in activities that relax and rejuvenate you. Practice number 8, mindful boundaries. As multi passionate individuals, it's crucial to establish mindful boundaries. Learn to say no to commitments that don't align with your values or your passion or your goals. Prioritize your time and energy by focusing on what truly matters to you. This empowers you to create a balanced and fulfilling life. One way I practice this in my work life is by setting up my Calendly page for meetings, whether it's my clients, applicants, or teammates. Since this is synced already in my Google Calendar, the time slots that they can choose from will depend on my availability. Practice number 9, mindful gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice for multi passionate individuals, actually, for everyone. Take a moment each day to express gratitude for the opportunities, experiences, and passions in your life. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude brings more joy and contentment into your journey. I've been practicing voicing out my gratitude and not simply writing them. Whenever I'm grateful for my partner, my friends, my family, I would say it directly to them and not just have it written down on a notebook. It's also a great feeling to voice it out and make people know that I am actually grateful for them. You can try that too. Think of a person that you're really grateful for, and instead of keeping a gratitude journal about it, message this person, call this person, and let them know that you're grateful for them. You'll never know if something is going on in this person's life as well, and then they would read that someone is actually grateful for their existence. It can actually make someone's day. So share that good energy. Last but not the least, practice number 10, mindful rest. Honor the importance of mindful rest. Not simply rest, but mindful rest. Give yourself permission to take breaks, relax, and recharge. Engage in activities that nourish your soul, such as reading, listening to music, or spending quality time with your loved ones. No matter how much excitement or enthusiasm you can get because of your passion or the love for the thing that you're doing, and sometimes, again, we tend to forget that we need to take breaks. But please, please, please take mindful rest. Listen to your body and know what type of rest that you need to do, because there is emotional rest, there's physical rest, there's mental rest. You can look it up as well, or I can make another video about it. But please know what type of rest that you need and take that mindful rest, please. I don't know how many rest I said. Rest. The rest. Anyway, remember, rest is an essential part of the creative process. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found value in it, maybe you can click the thumbs up button or share it with a friend, or just leave me a comment down below. Also, please do let me know what other content that you want to see on this page. Once again, I am May with an H. I share my learnings and experiences as a multi-passionate person practicing mindfulness and enjoying life. See you in my next video. Bye.